Hey guys, Lance here, and welcome to my review today of ExpressVPN. So a lot of you have been asking me for a review of ExpressVPN, and understandably so, as it's often talked about as either the #1 VPN or at least a top contender in several key areas, and it's still a huge name, so let's see how it's still holding up. So I'll be showing you what Express is currently doing that's really good. I'll provide some perspective on how well some of the features actually work in the real world, and then I'll also share some reasons this may not be the best VPN for you to choose, so you can decide if it's worth getting or not. And just as a reminder, if you do decide to get ExpressVPN, feel free to use the link in the description, as I'm always working on getting any special deals or discounts for you guys that I can, and the link in the description will automatically send you to the best deal possible. So starting with the list of positives that ExpressVPN offers. First off, ExpressVPN still maintains a strict policy of no activity logs and no connection logs. And this is huge because it means no one will be able to see what you're doing or downloading online, even your internet service provider. They specifically state that they don't log your IP address, browsing history, traffic destination, or DNS queries. Now, an excellent example of this is when someone tried to assassinate a Russian ambassador, and one of ExpressVPN's servers was seized by the Turkish authorities as part of an investigation a few years ago. However, they were unable to find any identifying user logs or information of any kind on the server. And so with most VPNs, you're often hoping and trusting that they're doing what their privacy policy states, but with Express, you can actually have a higher degree of assurance and confidence that this is the case, especially since their no logs policy and privacy protections have been independently audited multiple times by firms like KPMG and Cure53. And as an added bonus, Express is based in the British Virgin Islands, so it's away from direct jurisdiction of intelligence sharing alliances like the Five Eyes and has no mandatory data retention laws. Now, currently, there are more than 3,000 servers in 105 countries, all of which provide you with unlimited high-quality bandwidth. They also provide a kill switch, which is called Network Lock on the desktop app in Android, and network protection on iOS. And this is a must-have for anyone who's doing any torrenting or file sharing in particular. And what's great is that Express also supports anonymous Bitcoin payments, as well as other payment methods. They also use their own zero-knowledge private DNS servers on every server, which is really great for preventing any DNS leaks. They also have military-grade encryption, which is best in class, typically AES 256 and ChaCha20 for their lightweight protocol, which just means that essentially nobody will be able to see what your online activities look like as long as you're connected to the VPN. And what's cool is that you don't have to do much to get all of that protection besides simply activating the app. And speaking of their apps, no matter which device you're using, they're in fact exceptionally simple to use, and they're available for virtually every platform and device. So Windows, Mac, mobile, iOS, and Android, Linux, which now has a much improved graphical user interface, Android TV, Apple TV, Fire TV, and even routers, including their own AirCove line. They also provide 24/7 live chat support, and you can actually get help with any technical troubleshooting you might need. And this is an important distinction because while some VPNs provide chat support, it's just for simple questions, and then you have to go through an email ticket system to get any actual help when it comes to technical issues. Express also gives you an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee for full peace of mind, and that's important because you can try it out, make sure you like it, and if something doesn't work out, you can always just get your money back. I tested this out myself and had no issues getting a refund. Now, with that said, how do all these great things actually work in practice or in the real world? Well, the app itself is easy to set up and it's very easy to install, even for someone who's a beginner or a newbie. If this is the first VPN that you've ever used, you'll find it so easy to get it up and running, and that's because Express has designed all their apps with the complete beginner in mind. Now, as far as servers go, connecting to one of their servers is almost instant. There's practically no waiting time, and when it comes to speed, everything downloads really fast, especially on Windows. Recent updates like Lightweight Turbo and OpenVPN DCO have shown significant speed improvements in the latest tests. Besides that, there's no lagging when you're streaming, torrenting, and it actually works well with gaming. And not to mention, as I've continued to use Express, I found that dropped connections very rarely occur, but when they do occur, the kill switch works flawlessly every time. Besides that, they have a one-click smart location that couldn't be any easier to use. Everything about Express is very simple and very straightforward. As far as streaming goes, unlike a lot of VPNs out there, ExpressVPN still works great with Netflix, including multiple international libraries, as well as Amazon Prime Video, Disney+, Hulu, Max, BBC iPlayer, and really all the major streaming media type services, which is again really nice if that's something that you're interested in. And as a bonus, because Express is so fast, I found it no problem watching content in 4K without any lag or buffering. But of course, that's assuming that your speed can handle 4K streaming in the first place.
Now, if you want to dig more into the app settings like changing your protocol, such as Lightway and OpenVPN, they're usually available depending on the device you're using.
You can also set your app to launch on startup, install the browser extension, as well as adjust some of the features like split tunneling and the kill switch. You can definitely do that. That's all there, and that's another one of the strengths of Express, because while some VPNs lean more towards newbies or more towards advanced users, Express has managed to find that nice balance where it's absolutely simple and easy to use, and yet you have the option to change some of your settings if you like, without those options ever being confusing for someone who's never used a VPN before. And even though it's a very simple VPN to use, it still offers all the essential features such as the kill switch, as well as a bunch of bonus features that make things a lot easier and more efficient. For example, you get a split tunneling feature that allows you to decide which apps use the VPN and which ones do not, and this is available on Windows, Android, and routers. However, macOS support for this feature is limited to older OS versions, and it's not on iOS, and this is everything to do with how Apple makes it harder for VPNs to make this feature available. So it's not really the VPN's fault.
But besides split tunneling, you also get the advanced protection feature that prevents you from accessing malware-infested sites, and it also blocks many display ads and trackers. And you can also use it as sort of a parental control tool to block adult sites.
Plus, every subscription now includes ExpressVPN keys, which is a full-featured and audited password manager that's just as simple to use. And aside from that, Express is slowly rolling out an identity theft protection feature called Identity Defender, primarily for US users at the moment, which actually finds and removes any of your exposed data, as well as mitigates the impact of identity theft by providing up to $1 million in identity restoration coverage depending on the plan.
And for you travelers out there, they've also introduced an eSIM service via holiday.com, which gives you free data depending on which plan you go with.
So yeah, in terms of features, Express covers all the essentials, and it keeps on improving its catalog of bonus features, which honestly matches their constant drive to improve and optimize their VPN in general. Their Lightway protocol, for instance, now incorporates MLKEM for post-quantum protection. In simple terms, this essentially means that even quantum computers won't be able to breach ExpressVPN's network, keeping everyone who's using Express safe from future quantum threats, so to say. Okay, so with all that being said, there are a few potential downsides or nitpicks depending on how you look at it, which I think you should know before making your decision about Express. Now, the first sort of nitpick is that despite having a strict no-logs policy for user activity, Express may collect anonymized, aggregated data like crash reports, usability diagnostics, and VPN connection success rates. That being said, they do ask for permission before doing this, so you can outright say no during the installation or in settings, and they won't do any of this. Besides that, these are just to improve the app's performance and functionality. So even if you do accept them doing this, no personally identifiable information like your identity or online activity would be logged. It's not really a big deal, but I thought I'd point this out for those of you that might care about such details.
Now, another sort of nitpick I have is that if you need or want more than 8 simultaneous connections, you're gonna have to get more than one account with ExpressVPN or install it on a router, which will allow you to essentially connect all your devices to the VPN by just connecting to the router. The router counts as one device, by the way.
Now, I personally never needed this, and I think the majority of users would be satisfied with the 8-device limit. But in case you have a big family or want to share it with your friend group, you might want to consider other options with bigger limits, like Surfshark, for example, which can allow an unlimited number of devices. As for the final con, if you're a more advanced user who wants to be able to customize things such as your protocol, encryption levels, and DNS, and have a plethora of specialty servers like static IP servers or onion over VPN servers, then you may want a VPN that offers you a more granular level of control, such as NordVPN. But personally speaking, I consider this simplicity to be one of the strengths of Express and why it's so easy for even complete newbies to use, as they stay away from the advanced options that most beginners and intermediate level users might not benefit from or get lost in otherwise. That said, if you're an advanced user who wants that granular control over your VPN settings, then you might want to consider something else, like Nord, for example. Now, with all that said and done, would I ultimately recommend ExpressVPN? Absolutely. For many, I would say this would be a top choice you should get for a VPN for all the reasons I mentioned earlier, and it's such a great all-around option. What I like about Express is that you're covered whether you want to access streaming services, play video games, torrent, or file share, as well as hide your online activity from snooping eyes. And the cherry on top is that you can do all of this without worrying about your connection dropping. And should you ever have a problem or a question about how something works, they have a great support team to help you out via 24/7 live chat. So overall, this is currently my #1 pick for the best overall VPN. It's the one I personally love using the most, and it's truly reliable because of how simple and seamless it is to use and how problem-free my experience has been. Yes, it's not packing a ton of features compared to some competitors, but the consistent performance, strong security, and the apps being so easy to use makes it such an easy recommendation for anyone looking for what I would call a pure VPN that truly does its job at the highest levels possible. And with the fairly recent addition of the 2-year plan, it makes Express a little more affordable instead of charging a higher premium like they used to with their 1-year plan, which used to be their only long-term plan. And then once you install the VPN and use it, let me know in the comments below how it's going for you. I take my recommendations very seriously, and so I really do want to make sure that you guys have a good experience with it. So I'm curious, let me know how you like it. Is there something you were surprised by, whether positively or negatively? Let me know in the comments below. And again, hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you have any other comments or questions, put those down below, as I love getting to answer as many of those as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.